The Mississippi River has the third largest drainage basin in the world, exceeded in size only by the watersheds of the Amazon and Congo rivers. It drains 41% of the 48 contiguous United States. The basin covers more than 1.25 million square miles, includes all or parts of 31 states and 2 Canadian provinces, and roughly resembles a funnel which has its spout at the Gulf of Mexico. Waters from as far east as New York and as far west as Montana contribute to the flows in the lower river. Floods of 1849 and 1850 caused widespread damage in the Mississippi River Valley and revealed the national interest in controlling the mighty river. This was further underscored by the 1927 flood, which led Congress through the Flood Control Act of 1928 to establish the Mississippi River and Tributaries Project. The 4 major elements of the Mississippi River and Tributaries Project are levees for containing flood flows, floodways for the passage of excess flows past critical reaches of the Mississippi, channel improvements and stabilization, and tributary basin improvements for major drainage and for flood control. One such element, the Morganza floodway, is located in Louisiana on the west side of the Mississippi River, some 35 miles northwest of Baton Rouge. The structure operates during emergency flooding situations to divert excess floodwater from the Mississippi River into the Atchafalaya Basin. This reduces the pressure on the downstream levees that protect 2 of the nation's largest port cities, Baton Rouge and New Orleans. The Morganza control structure was built in 1954 to maintain a Mississippi River flow of not greater than 1.5 million cubic feet per second below the floodway. The structure was operated for the first and only time during the 1973 flood, when it was partially opened to relieve pressure on the old river control structure, which is located 35 miles upstream. The Morganza structure is approximately 4,000 feet long, contains 125 gate bays, and has the capacity to handle 600,000 cubic feet per second of floodwater. Water that passes through the Morganza control structure flows into the Morganza floodway. The Morganza floodway averages 5 miles in width and extends nearly 20 miles southwesterly, where it joins the Atchafalaya River Basin floodway and eventually flows into the Gulf of Mexico. Through the Morganza floodway and other control structures on the Mississippi River, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers continues to manage this critical natural resource for the safety of the public and the benefit of the nation. For more details on the Mississippi River and Tributaries Project, please visit www.mvn.usace.army.mil.